Good morning, Rayfield. Here's an introduction of our new vocational program. We had the great opportunity to rent the spaces at the end of the street. There are 3 bays: nail salon, hair salon, barber shop, thrift store, and 1 booth that we're going to make purely vocational. So as you enter Dixie Highway and Collins, you can see the stores. We painted them, we're cleaning them, and we are putting in the clothing and the supplies and the donations that have come to Rayfield. So this past Saturday, as you can see, we had a group of volunteers who packed up the clothes, and we literally marched them down the street to the new vocational program. So here these ladies are getting those racks ready. We had a couple of our Rayfield students, Rayfield volunteers, just Rayfield family getting that those supplies, those donations ready to go down the street with them. And as you can see, we band together, 1 person in the front, 1 person in the back, pushing the racks. The racks are on wheels, and so we have moved the majority, or a lot, not the majority, of the clothing that we had in the clothing room down to the thrift store. So throughout the rest of this week, you will see that we will be moving more items down the street to the thrift store and to the other open vocational areas, and we will be getting them set up and ready to get our new vocational program started. We do have the applications out to the public that we are accepting applications for employment for youth ages 18 and up. We are looking for people with disabilities, of course, but we're also looking for people who want to work for the summer, maybe high school students who have graduated. And we're also looking for folks who have had these professions before that we are going to be using in the thrift store: hairdresser, barber, mechanic, those type of experienced people who will be able to help us learn those trades. So we're very excited. I know you're excited too. We're going to spend a lot of time getting the stores up and running and looking the way that they should. Classroom 204, Miss Christine's class, will be our lead class in that area. The rest of us, of course, are going to work and help them as we can, but they are the class that will be opening the thrift store, nail salon, barber, and other vocational programs down there at the end of the street. So here we are, marching our clothes down the street. Everybody's clapping and waving and excited for us because they know that we are getting a new project started for the students at Rayfield Family Literacy and the students in the community. How exciting, Rayfield. Please spread the word. Let everyone know that we are accepting applications, that we have a job fair going on. You're going to need a reference from maybe a school teacher, a preacher at your church, your guidance counselor. The students who are coming from the community will need a reference from one of those folks on letterhead. We will be interviewing Brother Devon Dassaw. Mr. Devon Dassaw will be leading in this area. He is advertising this project throughout the Churches of Christ and the community, and we are excited to accept applications and get our program up and running. So hooray, hooray. There we are, marching those clothes down the street, getting them into the thrift store, and getting this new vocational program up and running. This is a huge, huge undertaking, It is a very exciting project for everyone. It is an advancement for this agency to move into the vocational setting and have a store setting where our students can practice real world job skills. These are real world job skills where they will learn how to be a retail salesperson, be a hairdresser, be a barber, learn to work on cars. These are real world skills, job skills that our students will be able to acquire in this setting. We're very fortunate to be able to provide
and keeps the ants out. They get mad at me, I talk to them, I say, y'all got to go. But when I got a job to do, I gotta seal them cracks right on up. See them? So you seal that. I'm gonna break it up with my finger in case I forget. That's where it's peeling at. Real simple. Sealing cracks. Keeping ants out of the building. Seal this window all the way across, so that'll give me a good cut line. Come on, man. You don't scare me. You come from God.
I know.
A lot of painters, they depend on the caulk. Yeah, I mean the paint to fill the cracks. You shouldn't do that.
That's a good tip there too.
You go and fill the crack. Because if you don't fill it, and the paint don't fill it, that's what you gotta do. Fill it anyway. So you should have had filled it the first time. You don't have to worry about that.
That's good to know.
When I get on my ladder, I get up high. Right now, I get the low stuff that I can reach. Now look how bad that looks.
Oh yeah.
Out with the old, in with the new. Choke that off a little bit. Give me that old paint. Okay. We got that. We got that. Okay.
That's latex.
Okay. You get no primer on it. So whenever you don't put primer on it, I could peel for days, right? But I got the bulk of it off, so I'm gonna show you how we do. Because this could go on for days, okay?
All right.
It could go on for days, honestly. But as a professional, I'm gonna seal it. Seal the edges. Stop all that right now. And then we're gonna use caulking as our sealer. Caulking as a sealer. So when you paint over top of this, you're not painting that concrete no more, you're painting over top of caulking. And it can't get wet no more. If it's not raining, and once this get dry, that concrete can't get wet no more.
Alright.
It's impossible. I got caulk on it. There's no little spot. I already know that's gonna bust open, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix that up right now. I ain't even gonna play with it. Shut that hole down right now. Shut that down.
Wow.
Got these boards here. I'll try to. This is what they're gonna use whenever you get a storm. You know, how to attach it to here. Put a little caulking over. Anytime you get something rusty, the rust gonna come through. So if you don't have some rust treatment, you can use some caulking. Put some caulking over top of it. do it once or twice, you never got to worry about that.
Okay.
You do it one time, 9 times out of 10 it'll come through. Let that caulking dry and come back later. Or even if you want to, just put a heavy one on there. See how heavy I got that?
Right.
Put a heavy one on there. It's amazing the difference it's going to be when you look at this building. Now look at it, it's all cracked up. And now you see all these cracks and stuff. You're really bringing life to the property. It's throwing life to it. Can't always get it filled in one stroke. Sometimes you gotta go in different directions just to even get it in there. You say, wow, I just passed across it and it should have been filled, but no. Damn. Because caulk can take just a few minutes to dry, if you miss a spot, you might as well get it before you start back. Because not, you gotta wait for it to dry again. So if you miss something, you might as well go home, come back, put your little hole and keep it moving.
Okay.
I wet that sponge a little bit. Whew. You don't always run your finger if it's a rough edge, you just run the sponge, which is what I do most of the time. Secure from the critters. Once they get in, they start feasting.
What's up, man?
All right, all right. How's it going?
Good.
but I'm doing a good job. Working on it.
So you a painter, professional?
I'm a master painter actually, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got about 25 years in this. It's pretty much a hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, saved me many a days. Just being here, doing this. One thing to the next. Surprisingly, can do it all by yourself almost. You know, most 98% of the time you really don't need no help. You're surprised.
So how much you charge for something like this? What you doing, ballpark figure?
You looking about $2,000?
Yeah. That's the outside.
Yeah.
Alright.
You can save a little bit of money on Home Depot paint, but
Yeah.
for the quality that I can get you at my price at Sherwin-Williams, you're better off.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to keep up with your supply and you get repaint and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you get a little bit of guarantee if anything go wrong, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you get peeling and stuff, you're like, well, we use Sherwin-Williams paint.
Yeah.
So, and you get a pressure wash and do the right thing, then they'll look out for you.
Yeah.
Yes. And then they bring paint out here to you if you need it. Like I already ordered a few gallons of paint.
Yeah.
If I needed some more, they're gonna bring it for me. I ain't gotta make that trip and stand in line and be wasting time when I can be out here getting it right.
So the whole building going white?
No, it's gonna be it's got some a nice looking blue, gray, and white.
Alright.
You the barber down there?
Huh?
You the barber shop down there?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
So the owner had to pay for this, or Miss Carter pay for this?
I don't know who's actually paying it.
Yeah.
I think Miss Carter paid for it. And don't quote me on it.
Alright.
Yeah, I would say.
So this side already paid or not?
No, They haven't decided on that one, that side there, but I've given them some good ideas about what they could do.
Alright. So boss, you got people working with you, or you work by yourself?
Yeah, I got some people that can work with me. Yeah. But I don't really need one man, really. One or two men, depending on what you got.